Good morning or good afternoon. Thank you for returning to Self-Care Sunday Yoga Edition. My name is Sarah and I work with adult literacy and volunteer services here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Today we're going to do a slow flow, and it is slow enough that we don't have to do too much warm-up. In fact, I would use it as a warm-up for a faster flow. What we're about to do. But we'll do 2-3 little stretches here before we get into the flow. I am on my handy scarf to lift my hips higher than my knees. And I'm going to take a few deep breaths, roll the shoulders. I always do that with you, but I'm banking on you not doing it by yourself. And or this being a good time for you to roll your shoulders. Nice. Now go the other way, which is more uncomfortable for me than rolling them back. And one more just to get it nice and open here. Another stretch that I often have you do here is the Sufi Rolls. So we're going to again pretend like our rib cage is a brush and it's cleaning a bowl, and we're going to make circles to clean that bowl. All right, so inhale and exhale as deeply as is comfortable. All right. And now, if you're sitting in lotus position with your legs crossed, go ahead and change the crossing of your legs just to change it up a little bit, get a different stretch. Or if you're on a block or doing some kind of other sitting on folded feet, maybe scooch around there a little bit, change your foot setup. It's a little brisk in the mornings. I'm sure it'll warm up later, but I have my hood on because it's cold. All right, now we'll go the other way. Again, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply to bring heat to the body, to the inside of the body. All right, very nice. And now I'm going to push this screen back just a tad bit so that we can do a couple of cat-cows. Again, you may pad your knees with your scarf or your towel or your blanket. And we're coming to hands and knees. Knees hip width apart and hands shoulder width apart. And now inhale, lift the spine, tuck the chin. Nice. Exhaling, bringing the face up to look up, bringing the belly down. Exhaling. Inhale again. Look at where your belly button is. And exhale, look up. One more time. Inhale, lift. Halloween kitty. And exhale, look up. All right, now we have a little bit of heat in our body and we started moving our breath with our movement, and so I will see you on the other side for the flow. All right, here comes the flow. I'm sorry for my cut off head, but it's the only way I can get the whole body in for the flow, and I think you want some of the instructions down there. So, we're coming to the front of the mat, the top of the mat, getting comfortable in the feet here, which are going to be hip width distance. Tuck the torso, feeling strong here in the belly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend at the waist, forward fold. Relax the neck. Slight little bend in the knees in order to not hyperextend. Feeling kind of stretchy all over here. Halfway lift, an inverted L here, straight back, reaching out through the crown of the head. Again, keep those knees bent. Hands can be on shins or on thighs. Exhale, crown of the head to the floor again. Plant the hands, really deep bend in the knees here. Plant the hands, shoulder width. Right leg comes back and right knee comes down. You can wiggle the left foot out a little bit to make space because we're coming up. Inhale. Reaching out through the fingers. Strong legs. Maybe feeling a little balance here. Close the eyes if you like. Feeling a stretch in the quad. Hands come down, shoulder width again. Tuck the toes, the back toes, and in a swoop, coming back with the front leg. Strong plank here, bend in the elbows, reaching up through the crown of the head. Strong torso, knees come down, untuck the toes, chest comes down. Hands come forward just a little bit for a little baby back bend here. Release. Hands come back to below the shoulders. Tuck the toes again. Hips up for downward facing dog. Bend in the elbows. Breathing deeply here. Relax the neck. Lifting the right leg and bringing it through. Again, opening up some space to bring the left knee down. Untuck the toes. Feeling strong in the legs. Inhaling, come up. Arms up. Little tuck in the pelvis in order to not load into the lower back. Slight bend in the elbows to not hyperextend up here. And arms come down again. Hands plant at the shoulder width and tuck the toes in the back again and bring the left leg forward to meet the right. Deep bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift again. Flat back, straight back, reaching out the crown of the head. Forward fold. And inhale, stand all the way up. Pressing into the feet for balance and bring the hands in prayer. Whoop. Do that one more time. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the waist. Come halfway up, hands on shins, hands on thighs. Reaching out through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, deep bend in the knees, hands planted at shoulder width. And left leg comes back, left knee down. We can come up again like this, or if you'd like to try something different this time, plant the left hand and open up with the right hand. Nice. Make sure you don't get into the neck there. Hand comes down, they're shoulder width apart. Tuck the back toes and bring the right leg back to meet the left. Plank here again. Strong arms, strong core, reaching out through the crown of the head. Knees come down, untuck the toes, chest comes down. Hands forward just slightly above the shoulders and lift up for a baby back bend. Squeezing the heels if you feel a tweak in your back, or not doing it if you feel a tweak in the back. Hands come back below shoulders, tuck the toes again, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Bend in the elbows, bend in the knees, wiggle around. Deep breaths here, relax the neck, spread the fingers wide. Lifting left leg, bring it through. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. And inhale, come up. Again, if you'd like to try something different, plant the right hand and twist open the left side of the body. Nimmers. Plant both hands shoulder width apart. Tuck those
Exhale, bring the right foot forward to meet the left. Deep bend in the knees. Halfway lift, crown of the head reaches forward. Forward fold again. And inhale, come all the way up. Slight little back bend here. Hands together in prayer. And meeting at the front of the heart. Nice flow. Thank you.
Thank you for doing this flow with me. We'll do one last pose just to calm down, bring the heart rate down, and then if anything loaded in the lower back, I'd like to help you work that out. So we will do child's pose. We've done that before a few times. We did the one on the pillows and we did another one. But this particular one, I would have you kneel, and you can have your handy blanket underneath your knees. And then instead of spreading them like we normally do for child's pose, if we leave the knees just in front of us in a kneeling position and then move forward, that will stretch out a little bit the lower back. So we'll do this. Breathing in, lift up, and exhale, coming down. Your head might not make it to the mat from here, and that's okay. You can wiggle around to find a comfortable spot, but if you're not comfortable, just come out of it. That's perfectly fine. And stay here for 3 breaths. Stretching the arms out in front. And to come back, walk the hands back, pushing the torso back up because we don't want to get dizzy. And then we'll just say goodbye to each other for this week with a quick roll back of the shoulders, hands touch the chest. Exhale, and we'll see you at the next Self-Care Sunday where yoga is included. Thank you for practicing with me.